So a few things that popped up. One, maturity. And the second thing was, they have to look my age. They have to look something like, not too far off that people will give me a second look on the streets. That sort of a thing. Okay, let's deal with maturity first.
But what? No, that's not true.
What's not true?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
No, we think about it. We see like old men with young women all the time, and we don't like give it a second thought. We just think gold digger, and then we just walk on, right? We don't really like give them a second look.
Well, that's the thought, though.
Yeah, that is a thought. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's the second look that people give.
Yeah,
sometimes.
Well, not the second look, just the first look.
The first look and already judgment.
The first judgment.
Judgment is cast. Okay.
No, but I think, sorry.
Yeah, what are you thinking?
Do you really want to know? Do you really want to know?
I'm thinking when speaking
Daryl.
You need.
No, but I think it's just some people do tend to, when the roles are reversed, when it's an older woman and a younger guy, some people just like,
hang on
really?
a minute. Yeah.
What's going on there? And people want to know. That's why the curiosity, and then that's why. I mean, for your column, do you get a lot of feedback?
I do. I get a lot of people emailing me, and they try to find me on Facebook, and they write me long messages, and most of it is really inspirational. Like they say that, oh, it's so brave of you to do this, and I feel so inspired. I feel I can be okay with my own relationship now. So most people seem to think that it's a good thing, and not to judge what my situation as something that is disgusting or what's wrong with you. Yeah.
So do you generally feel that, there is a slight disparity between maybe, that kind of people that Sarah, the kind of people that Sarah would have the first thought about gold digger and walk off. That sort, the very old men, maybe older men with younger girls, compared to older women with younger men. Do you think there's a disparity there? Like it's okay for older men with younger girls, but hang on if it's an older woman.
Yeah.
Do you think there's a sort of disparity there? Because sometimes I hear some things about. Why are we all looking at you? I don't know. We're all looking at Donald, so Donald has the answer.
Donald.
Actually, I still go with the flow in that sense that generally, because it has become the social norm.
Yeah.
Older guy, younger
You think it's
woman.
become a norm?
You
think it's a norm?
I mean, generally more acceptable.
Yeah.
We see more cases of such happening. Is it?
I find them quite okay as well. I mean, to me.
Okay,
Sorry, your question.
No, because remember when we were researching, right? We saw so many couples in Hollywood with older women but younger men. And in Asia, though, we tried to find older women with younger men. And most of them have broken up. So why do you think that is? Do you think it's because in Asia it's a problem and in Hollywood it's still more accepted, or in America or in the West it's more accepted still, even in the celebrity circle, that, it poses trouble? It still has trouble.
Do you think it's a bit lopsided in terms of acceptability?
Yeah, I think the acceptability level in Asia is, I felt personally I felt it much lower for younger men, older women. I mean, I think they're much more. How should I put it?
You are careful now.
During the break, Donald was saying a lot of things, and then digging a hole.
And Anna was giving him dagger looks.
No, I think for Asians, my take on it is that Asians are still very much entrenched with the family. So the family has a lot of say. So someone like maybe Leonard's age, mommy still has a say on the girl that he eventually settles down with.
That's right. And you just turned 21 like 3 days ago. Yes. Yes. So
you're legal.
Finally, I can vote.
Yeah.
So how did what were the problems getting there? Getting married. Sealing the deal, so to speak.
Getting there.
Yeah. Finally getting married.
Yes, there wasn't much problems.
Not problems.
Family?
It was
some challenges maybe. Convincing someone, needing to convince or persuade anybody. From
I remember Mom was a little bit concerned because she didn't think that you were ready for marriage, right? Like the big stuff.
Oh, mom used to. His mom or your mom?
My mom.
Your mom.
Also, now my mom also.
Sure, of course.
Yeah,
Your
but
mom. Sorry, go ahead. No.
My mom was a bit concerned about, but it was not really about the marriage. It was more of the religion.
Yes.
I see.
Okay, which is of course another factor.
You want to tell us a bit about the background of the whole religion thing?
I was born Muslim. I mean, I was born Muslim, and I come from a very conservative family, and I'm old-fashioned myself. So I wanted my husband to also be a Muslim. So I asked Leonard if he would be willing to convert, and he said yes. Yeah. So Mom is a very staunch Roman Catholic. So that posed a little bit of a concern. And I think it's just everything together, it's the age thing and the religion thing, and also he's at a crossroads because he just graduated from poly and then going into the army and all that. So it all came together, came to a head, and she's just being a concerned mom. But back to what you were saying about the Asian thing, I think it's because the family still has a lot of say in what goes on in a couple's life, So that's why people break up, people separate, because it's well-meaning parents or relatives that poke their noses and maybe say, no, I don't think this is the right step for you, it's not good for you. And then, if they're not true to themselves, it all falls apart.
So it's always, an accumulation.
I think I want to
family.
add a bit on to. Add on to that. It's like I think Asians, they have a lot of face saving involved.
Exactly.
And there's a lot of tradition that the guy is just like the breadwinner. The alpha male.
I guess it's
bring
very
in
much
money.
a cultural thing as well.
Yeah.
Like since the olden days, the men must be the one hunting.
Yeah, hunter-gatherer.
Bring
type.
home the bacon.
Bring home the bacon.
Well, I read this article last time which actually said that older women should go with younger men. Because apparently we reach our sexual peak only when we're 32. So
I'm 32.
Hell yeah, baby!
You're at your peak.
Yeah, so apparently it is
Okay.
the right
Hey,
time.
Donald, how's it going, man? Hey, what's up? Alright.
Estrogen in the room.
Apparently it rises, it rises from when you're 32 all the way to when you're like 45.
Okay,
And
great, yeah.
Like, yeah.
Women die later.
Exactly.
That's true, that's true.
Especially
Live a longer life.
but men live longer lives if you're married.
But great.
Good for you.
Okay.
Yeah, no, and plus, I think, back to the face
Back to
saving and
normal
all that.
stuff.
Yeah, I also think that people like to gossip, especially in we are affected by gossip more because reunion dinners.
Oh, you mean like you guys whenever y'all gossip about me?
Sarah's not in this conversation. So when reunion dinners and all that, and then you have see that who and who.
That's right, that's right.
Yeah.
I think for Asians especially, the family unit is still very important.
Yep.
Okay, let's look at some web comments because they seem to be going along the same vein as well.
Yep.
Sevanti says,
Sevantis.
I'm 35 and my mother still has to have a say. Some questions for you guys. Let's just go up. Okay, Blade 101. Do you guys even have doubts about yourselves at any point at all? Hey, for the married couple, any tips for anyone keen to find the perfect older woman?
Perfect older woman is taken.
But Sarah today.
Oh yes.
Okay, and okay, casting a look into the future. If Ana is 70 and he will be 69, so how?
He won't be 69.
I will be 59.
Yeah, he'll be 59.
Didn't do the math.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about the future? If Anna is 70 and you will be 59, then how?
So how, baby?
So how? What's so how? We'll still be the same.
Brown cow.
We'll still be the same.
He has this theory that I will look exactly like this, even when I'm 70. But anyway.
But thank God for Botox, baby. Yeah, I think you will.
There's only so much you get Botox,
Oh, no.
Yeah, I don't think that... things are going really well now. And part of the reason why we made it, so far, and we've decided to get married, and it's going well, and we're going to have a baby together, is because we are not worried about things that we can't control.
Yeah.
Yeah, like why invest that kind of energy, negative energy, I would say, into something like that? And yeah.
So are you saying that your take about the future is to cross the bridge when you come to it? Is that your take
I don't
for the
even
future?
think that it's something that is so grave that I have to worry about it. Yeah, we take a pretty pragmatic look at how we deal with things day to day. We don't try to over philosophize about the gap, so to speak. Yeah, there are other more important things to worry about.
I've noticed throughout the whole session that we've had, though, that Leonard always looks at you with he epitomizes the look of love. You know, he's just always looking over at her, you know, still lovingly. And I can't say that with a lot of couples, you know, whether they're, So I guess it's really about love more than anything, I guess.
Maturity.
That's not maturity.
Yeah. No, but we have been neglecting Sarah.
Of course we have.
Yeah.
Why gonna?
Because you're wearing orange shoes, that's why.
Oh, thanks.
Because Sarah has had a fair share of younger men.
You made me sound like a wolf.
Yeah.
You made me sound like a predator, right? Fair share of younger men. Yeah, so why you ask?
Now that you've taken your bite. So
See, that's why I say both sides on my face.
Okay, yeah. No. But why do you think? Okay.
does it work for you? You know.
Why do you think it doesn't work?
Or
why do you think it works? You know.
I actually have come to realize that, like, really and seriously, age is not that much of a factor in everything. You know, because seriously, when you've dated around enough, older, younger, everything, it doesn't matter. Okay, I've gone 8 years my senior and 8 years my junior, both ways. So I've been very equal, no discrimination. Okay, so like fair play, everybody.
Double blind test.
Fair play, you know, and it's really I have dated guys. Yeah, it's just a guy.
They're just amazing, aren't they? Men are like.
That's where you go from the that's where you go from the tangent. Tangent, okay?
What?
And Donald.
Keep forgetting Donald.
Look, it's like. And then, if I go there, I might fall to his hole, you know, the whole day is dark for himself. Okay, anyway.
Yeah, but you know, it really is more about like the connection. I think it's the connection. I think what people keep on saying, you know, maturity. They're probably saying it in the wrong way because maturity levels. My father is 68 and he acts like he's 8 all the time. So seriously, I don't think older means more mature at all. And I definitely can assure you that maturity levels don't. I'm immature at my age, for sure. And I just heard Papa Sheikh say something. Yes.
Yeah. No.
They're agreeing with me.
Yeah. You're right, Sarah. Yeah.
Definitely.
Everyone's in agreement in this room.
Yeah, no, but I think it's obviously just love. Love is.
Yeah, it's the connection, it's love, it's the wavelength. And I think if you want it, you have to make it work.
Well, that's right. That's a good parting shot. Because we have another time. Yes, but before we go, I'm going to leave with you the razorism for the day.
And we'll thank our guests.
After the razorism.
Okay.
Don't worry. We'll thank them. Well, American actress Billie Burke has down pat that age is something that doesn't matter. Unless, of course, you're a piece of cheese.
A wine.
Or wine, yes. Okay, so thanks for you guys for being on our show.
Yes.
Pleasure.
Yes, we have today with us Anna, Leonard, and of course, Dougie.
Donald.
What did I say?
You said Dougie.
Dougie.
You also said Douglas, I'm sure.
Yeah, but I said darted today as well, so
That's it
our time today.
Okay.
Yeah, that does it for Point Blank for this evening.
Yes.
But don't go away because Razor Top 5 is up next.
Coming up. Yeah.